Hello and welcome to Good Morning RPG. My name's Leia. This is Matt.
What?
It's just the way you paused and then your mouth stopped, and I was just like, "Am I good to? I good to go?" Or you?
I thought I did my counting right. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know anymore.
We're okay. We're here, and my nose is itchy, but I've taken stuff that I need to. So let's see how this goes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
As you can tell, I have stayed up too late again because I'm a big dumb fuck who likes to sleep at stupid times and then be punished for it.
When you text me at noon, I was like, "Oh no."
Yeah, well, look. It was only like nearly 2 a.m. So you know. Well,
if it makes you feel better,
here's the thing.
I also stayed up until 2 a.m.
Would you
wait?
Wait, hold on. But that was like 12 hours ago or more, right?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, so you've had more sleep though.
I've had, yeah, but like I still woke up at my accustomed 9 a.m.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I woke up at my accustomed 8:30, and I, right now I'm suffering. You want to see some cool? You want to see something cool I got?
8 o'clock, and I am
8 o'clock, and you're drinking a fucking Monster?
Fuck yeah,
dude! I did that charity stream the other day.
In the middle of the day.
I did that charity stream, yeah, in the middle of your day, the middle of my night. And I had a double shot of coffee at like 8 p.m. I was still buzzing by 5 a.m.
Huh? Can't hear anything. I know, but like, I'm weirded out by you just standing over my shoulder.
He's looming.
Can I help you? He is looming. Can I help you? Oh my god.
You get some loom in you.
Are you good? Stop breathing on my stop breathing on me. Period. Stop breathing.
Stop it.
You have to do that over there though, because if you die, I don't want to know about it. Can I help you? Do you need something?
Yes.
What?
I need a kiss. Wait.
Oh, you need a kiss?
Bye.
Bye. Have a safe night. Drive safe. Don't kill anybody. Don't get killed.
Encouraging words.
Yep. This is what it is to be a wife.
A wife? Okay.
Oh, alright.
How did he sit in? Did he just go like that?
Get this party started.
Why did they give me extra rockets?
Excuse me.
You know, who cares?
Extra rockets?
Okay, I was trying to say here, you want to see something cool I bought? I bought a bunch of like resin parts for my stuff. And I've just been messing around with them. So for one, my favorite one is I got battlesuit hands, but they're different poses.
Uh-huh.
So like I got a set of left hands and right hand. Oh, hold on, what? Oh shit. Oh, I got 2 sets of left and right. Maybe they just come with left and right. All right, hell yeah. Okay. So I got a set of left and right, and the one that's my favorite just fell. Oh, what? Oh, the one that's my favorite has fallen off in both of them. However, what is beautiful about these left and right hands is that one of them comes with a rude finger.
Rude finger?
He comes with
like flicking them off?
Yeah, he comes flipping the. Oh, hold on, I'll put it up here. So
flipping the bird.
It's a battlesuit hand, but it's flipping them off, and I have a left hand and a right hand of both, and then I've got that times 2. So I could have a squad of battlesuits just be like, "Fuck you."
Or you could have one dude giving the
2
double
separate
bird.
guys doing that. I actually did think of that. I like the idea of like 2 so it's a squad of 3 battle suits. 2 of them are like flipping off left and right, and the leader's just like, yeah,
double guns.
Yeah, just like flipping them off. So I love the idea of that. I've also got other ones. I've got like a thumbs up. I've got, some kind of generic open hands. I've got a pointing hand. I've got a devil horns as well. So it's like this.
Nice.
So I got
I like
got
that.
And then I've got the flip you off finger. I do really like the thumbs up as well. I think that's my other favorite.
Nice, some nice positive reinforcement.
Yeah,
there.
he's just like, you got this. But yeah, because these are all like fit to be on battle suits, I'm sitting here going like, I've got so much choice and so much funny that I could put on. But you know, I'm gonna definitely give all of my battle suits hands because they all fit on the little guy battle suits and the commander battle suit. Which means that, you know, in an army where I have 9 to 15 battle suits, they can all have hands.
Yeah, give everybody hands. Everybody gets a hand.
I just like it. It's like a little bit more like of a personal human touch when they have hands. And I just think it's neat.
Do the battle suits not normally come with hands?
Only the commander does. And I don't...
Why don't they all come with hands?
So they technically all do, but they're like inside the gauntlet. So you can see little fingies inside. But they only give you the outward hands on the commander. However, I have in the past bought a bunch of extra parts for a commander, and it came with a bunch of extra hands.
Okay.
Because some guy had very clearly bought a shitload of commanders and used different hands on each of them.
Okay. I can't do...
Why can't I fit all of these in here? Oh, is that why that rude finger hand was broken off? Maybe that's why. Oh, I also got... I got these missile pods for a Tau broadside, so it's like an alternate one, but what I really wanted was the individual missiles, because I can mount those as like they're being fired. I got a wound tracker. I got 2 wound trackers. So just like... They're like
oh, that's cool.
Pre-magnetized, and you just stick them down, and they have this. You can get them up to 48, but I only got the 24 one because I don't think anything of mine has more than that many. And they're really nice and tactile. Can you hear this?
Yeah, I can hear that.
Because the magnet keeps them locked in place, which means that every click is tactile.
Nice.
I got this thing of chain links as well, but all the chains are individual links, which means I have to glue every link, but it means that they can bend in any direction I want. And I got some like heat cables that you just heat up and they'll bend.
All right. So real quick,
you need that
because I've been debating this Fire Slayer. What was it? Oh yeah, probably yeah. I was just saying like I had that fire. What is it? Fire Slayer flesh, and I did a 2-to-1 with some contrast medium. And it is a very subtle change, but I think it'll be good against all the other colors.
That works. It works.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
My husband has specifically requested that I do he wants me to do the same thing that I do to my sisters, whereas like when I get a bunch of sisters, I put them in 3 random piles and they all get separate skin tones. Because here in the Sundry's house, we like variety. Everyone can fight for the Imperium.
Yeah. As reflected in all of the lore and box arts. And anyone who says otherwise, fuck off.
Most of the box arts have a bunch of white people.
Oh, in the latest Cadian troops and stuff, not as much. Like, I want to say still majority white, but they're... I don't know, this one I have over here is...
Oh, yeah, sorry. Let's see. In this whole patrol, I see 6 black guys. Okay. That's it.
I was going off this
They're all varieties of tan.
I was looking at this one, and it's 50%.
Okay. We like a good 50%. 50. I don't see any fingers. Oh, that guy's just got like a mitten. Okay. This guy's hand is a mitten. It has no fingers. It's just like a mitten.
Oh. Maybe it's a glove because he's using plasma? I don't know.
Probably. Oh, I really like how this is turning out. I probably mixed way too much paint, but... Alright. What's the motto? One thick coat?
Contrast?
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Making sure. Debating on whether or not I should go back and give a second coat of this like lighter color. I still feel like it's very yellowy. All these guys are going to be very jaundiced.
Oh yeah, fair.
But then will I have just undid all of the work that I did, paling it down so it's not so similar to the other skin tone?
I'll be just doing more of my big lady.
You want to know what? As you as my witness, you heard that Alex doesn't give a shit.
Yeah, he don't care.
He doesn't give a care. He doesn't give a shit.
He don't give a fuck. Oh, did I cut? I cut myself. How did I do that?
Oh no! Did you
I didn't even use a
like
knife
on a piece
today.
of plastic?
Sorry.
Is it like on a piece of plastic or something?
No, no, it's not bleeding. It's just that's I mean, it's probably like. Oh, it's where there's resin shit I was just playing with.
I was gonna say like it could have been from like the plastic. Like
Right.
sometimes it'll just like nick your top layer of skin.
Yeah, it's nicked the top layer if you lay it down. Like it's that thing where you can feel it separating and moving.
Yeah,
It's a bit yuck,
It's like-
but
like not quite a paper cut, but like getting there.
yeah, it's not bleeding, so we're all right. But it's annoying, annoying.
This is the dude with the stogie. Oh my god, he's so funny.
Oh, the cigar, yeah.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting stogie
sorry,
is
yeah.
that word.
So the reason that it's like imprinted on my brain
Mm.
is when I was a kid, I used to love
Stogies.
watching. No, I used
I
to.
loved a good stogie when I. Well,
Yeah, I loved it. Actually,
Punching
funnily enough,
punching
okay.
a dart behind the schoolyard.
Hell yeah. So when I was a kid, we used to watch Who Framed Roger Rabbit so much.
Oh yeah.
And there's this baby, this like animated. Have you seen that movie?
Not for a long
There's that
time, but I do. I think I have. Yeah.
So there's that like animated baby who's like really like a 50-year-old man or whatever, or like he's so old. This cartoon's been around for so many X amount of years.
Yeah, it's still
And,
a
like-
baby, but they are old.
And like it's like viscerally like pinned in my brain where like his like pram falls down the stairs and he goes, "My doggy!"
Like referring to the pram or a cigarette in the
No,
pram?
his cigar. He's like smoking a cigar, and it like falls out of his hands when the pram falls down the stairs. And he goes, "No, my stogie!" Wah!
That's pretty good though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was cold today.
Very wintry.
Yeah, it's well, we're so in classic climate change fashion. Australia went from like the El Nino things. We just went from the hot one, which is I think a Nina, and we're about to go straight into a Nino, which is the opposite side. I'm just like, oh, cool, wild swings in temperature. Like it went from like
Yeah.
Normally there's more of a gradual progression between the two, but it was like immediate this year.
Oof.
We're like, oh, it's chilly. It's about 15 or 14 degrees right now.
Oh. Oh wait, 15. Oh, that's not too bad.
I mean, it's getting to the point where I should be putting on longer pants. Like I'm surviving. Yeah, burning cold weather. I don't know which one it is. Yeah, it's 14 degrees right now and sunny.
Man. It's like my favorite kind, though.
It is. I would so much prefer this than to be hot and sweaty. I like sitting in... And my computer also heats up my room just a bit. So I'm probably sitting in, like, just under 20.
That's approximately... My air conditioning is going off right now, and it is 66 in here, which is just, I believe, a couple degrees warmer than
66. Yeah.
I believe, because like there's like a 40, like a
oh, that's 18.
40.
Oh man, Jess
40%.
would hate that. Jess is like Jess is.
I have to live in this. I live with two people who are perpetually warm.
I know.
So I have.
Too.
And I'm also from New York, so it's like the cold doesn't bother. The cold never bothered me anyway.
The cold never bothered me ever. So unless I'm in like 5 degrees, I'm like pretty chill. So okay, here, Jess, if it's any colder than like your 75, Jess will immediately put the heater on to bring it to about 75 or thereabouts.
It's miserable.
I hate it. I hate it so much. I think the compromise that we have is around 70 to 69.
Yeah, that tends to be our compromise as well.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't want to sit in 23 to 25 all day. It sucks. It sucks. I also, you know, we can spend less on the heating. If it's colder, you just put more clothes on. And then she goes, well, I'm not having it at the thing you like. So we both could be a little bit upset.
Yeah, it's one of those that, like, I know that like the bedrooms are much colder than that, but like I would rather it be cold in the bedroom because then I can just be under all of the covers.
My bedroom is freezing because I have a big glass sliding door in it.
Ooh.
And I get like direct. I don't put the heater on in there either, and I just put like. I also don't need a lot of like bed sheets. Like I have a fairly thin doona, and then if I need more, I put like a sheet on top of that, and that's more than enough. But Jess has like 2 quilty kind of doonas, and is still cold that she has an electric blanket on as well. I'm like, I would sweat if I had your setup. She's like, I just want to be cozy.
I think we use flannels. I think in Alex and I's room, we use 2 flannels. We'll kick one off if it gets too warm. Yeah. But like, I'll start the night with my my weighted blanket on top of that.
Yeah.
Just because it's comforting. But by the time like midnight roll, or like once I've been under the covers for a while, and I'm like, okay, I'm done. Too warm for that. Oh, I just realized that this guy's got his like sleeves shoved up. That's so cool.
Yeah, I saw some of those new ones do that. They have like the bare skin. I actually saw on the new Khorne Berserker models as well. Instead of armor plating, some of them will just have bare arms. And I'm like, that's a space marine.
This guy who's got like
cool to it. Yeah, that's rad. I like that. I like the variants.
He's got like some pushed up sleeves over here.
I'm pretty sure there's some with robot arms as well.
This group does not have any with robot arms. I have in that Purgatos mission that I bought, I have a sister who has a robot arm.
Oh.
I also have that Canoness that came in the combat patrol, has a robot leg.
Oh. Nice.
And I was like, you know, for this being like a futuristic, I know it's like it's supposed to be like grim, dark, futuristic. You'd think there'd be more prosthetics.
There are, but they don't put enough in the kits. But I know a lot of Space Marines do. Like, there's a whole faction called Iron Hands that literally, like, almost all of them have one robotic arm each. Oh, you're vibing. What do you got going? What do you got? What are you playing?
I think it's called Hanabe. It goes hard.
What you got going there? Okay, so.
Oh, you want me to send it to you?
Well, I can't play it.
No. Oh. I was gonna say, do you want to listen to it?
No, I can't, because it's the same music.
All right. Okay.
I appreciate it.
You're right. I'll send it to you afterwards.
Yeah, it said to be after.
So it's a Japanese like metal band, and it like starts out really cute, and then she just goes so hard.
You want to see what I've been listening to on repeat the last couple days?
Is it the stuff that we were listening to when we hung out on Monday?
Maybe.
It totally is, isn't
this
it?
one? Maybe.
Ouch. Pinch my fingies.
All I'm saying is it's just a really good movie, okay?
Sorry, my dad has chosen this moment to text me about Star Wars stuff.
No, that's fair. For anyone in chat, the song is called Speed Drive by Charlie XCX, and it's a banger of a song from the Barbie movie. If you've seen the Barbie movie, it's kind of like the musical montage song they play when they're running away from the Mattel executives. It's got a real good beat.
I'm selectively putting a little bit more of this like washed down color on some guys.
Nice.
And I think it's not taken away too much, and it's not too close to the Gilliman flesh. I mean, maybe it's kind of close, but
I just saw. Sorry, Ghost. I did see that. Ghost. The cold burns as the recurring effect from a few years ago. Is that like? Jess gets sore ears in the cold. Is it similar to that? First meeting with a doctor tomorrow. Hopefully start the transition procedure. Hey! I hope it goes well. I hope they don't roadblock you on anything, because I know that that's such a long road that it can be. I'm happy for you.
For you, Ghost.
Because I've done that like special priming trick, I'm so terrified of like not being neat and then undoing it. You had chemo 6 years ago and the cold burnt. Oh, damn. Yeah, so fair.
Ooh.
So fair.
The cold burns a little for me, but it's because I got a bunch of metal in my head.
A bunch of metal in your head? Did I know that?
Yeah.
Did I know that? I don't remember.
I have piercings, my dude.
Oh.
Like this year gets super cold. I've got this like cold. No,
you just got a bunch of metal in your head. Yeah, fair.
I just got a bunch of metal in my head. I do, however, we have talked a little bit about the headaches that I get when it storms. That's fun.
Oh yes, yeah, no, that's debilitating sometimes.
Oh, it's the worst. Although it's so weird because it doesn't happen with some some types of storms. Like we just had, I love thunderstorms, and we just had one, and I spent the whole evening just sitting next to the window watching the thunder. Thunder, lightning. You can't watch thunder.
You could try,
but I, like,
but you might not get very much out of it.
I was like hanging out there and like watching the lightning and listening to the rain. I didn't get a headache during that, but for some reason I get headaches during other types of storms. This is the worst.
Do you guys get the asthma storms where you are?
What kind of storms?
Asthma storms. Like it's like a lightning storm that triggers asthmatics.
I don't know anybody who has asthma, so
yeah, we get that.
I don't know.
We get like asthma thunderstorm warnings here.
Interesting.
And some people, I was talking to my friend the other day, and he was saying that when he was in England, no allergy, or he would get really bad like hay fever allergies, but then he came here and he immediately got asthma and other things, and now he's got to use an inhaler.
I mean, that makes sense. Like when we lived in New York and in Indiana, Alex was fine, but when we moved down here to Virginia, he got really bad like allergies.
Yeah, I got that.
Like he's allergic just to going outside. He's allergic to ragweed, which is just everywhere.
There must be like a winter grass that grows here, because in winter I get so allergic. And then also the cum trees make me really allergic as well. So like I want to say 6 months of the year I'm like on alert for sneezing. And it's different intensities, but I'm definitely allergic to both. I might need to go put socks on because my toesies are getting real cold.
Go put socks on, you goob.
Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna go put some socks on my little foots because I'm feeling them getting colder and colder, and I don't want them to start hurting. All right, I'll be back in a sec.
Okay.
Why are you loving me? Why are you loving me? I got my foot cold.
You're so funny.
Cold later. Gotta say, my office is nice and much warmer than the rest of the house. So this was nice to come back to reset my temperature for a sec. Okay, what was I doing here?
I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm not paying attention to what you're doing.
You okay? Okay.
I hope it's okay that I'm kind of messily painting these hands. I'm hoping that I can cover this up with like the much darker blacks.
I mean, you're gonna see it from that far away on the table. Who cares?
No, not my army, not my problem.
Yeah. He can do touch-ups. Starting to get to the point where I don't know. It's harder to tell which straps I haven't had and done. Oh, did you see the new art for the player's handbook, by the way?
No,
oh,
I haven't really been paying attention to new D&D stuff.
It looks really nice.
I'm I don't know. I'm still like lukewarm on WotC.
I am too, but my job is pretty dependent on keeping up to date with it.
I know.
It's the unfortunate factor. It's like I have to learn pretty much everything that comes out, so I'm gonna get asked to run it at some point.
Mm-hmm.
And it's definitely the largest market that we get asked for in the business side.
Yeah. You're not wrong. I'm just stubborn.
Yeah, that's fair. And you are allowed to be. Nothing saying you shouldn't. Is that out yet or have a date? I want to say it's like September, because I know they're only dropping one book at a time, and the Dungeon Master's Guide won't be until like next year. You know, and part of me is like, we'll see what the reaction is to the player's handbook and how much they're going to need to either rewrite or adjust, or just they're just going to tell people to deal with it. And we'll see how much of a shift to whatever 5.5 holds. It also, you know, there's a really cynical part of me that's like, what if they intentionally make 5.5 bad so they can phase out 5 to bring out 6?
Oh, why they would want to bring out 6 with how
money. More money.
How much would it be though? Because after all of the
at the end of the day, as long as Wizards moves the D&D product by any means, that's the goal, right? The corporate side of the goal. The game designers can disagree all they want, but if Hasbro and corporate D&D, they go, we want a new D&D edition because it'll force everyone to buy every product again. And if the game designers are like, that'd be a bad idea for the community, the corporate people will be like, yeah, but if everyone buys everything again, we'll make a lot of money. And we don't really care if they like us or not. Then they can just say, do that. And the strategy and the psychology of it is, if you make the current edition bad, you know, like 3.5 was good, and then they brought out 4, which was terrible.
And then everybody moved to an entirely different format, though.
Yeah, but keep in mind that just because Paizo exists and how big it is, Paizo themselves have also said, we're not competing with D&D. They are too big. We can't hope to be as big as them because D&D is such a juggernaut on its own that no other company really can compare. Paizo's direct competition is other indies. So I think I'm
but
trying
what my
the macro scale
what my
of it.
point is like what's from stopping them, like if they do make a bad 5.5, what's the goal? What's the no what's stopping the community from just moving to a different?
Oh, they could. I just don't. I think you and I exist in a community of D&D that is smaller than the larger, wide mainstream scope of D&D. Like, it's like, is Joe Blow, who likes to casually play D&D, gonna care about it as much? Or are they just they're gonna be like, oh, D&D Beyond is easy, so I have to use the new version? Or that's kind of who I'm thinking about. Like us, we can just be like, yeah, fuck that, and we'll get another Paizo. But I don't know if the numbers, like, I'm sorry, it's not that I don't hope for it. I do hope that we would have the numbers. There's just a part of me going like, it's not a reason to give up either. There's a part of me that's just like, I think the decision making behind this massive corpo, is going to not care. Or I would love to. It's one of those situations where it's like, I'd love to be wrong. I'd love to have that be disproven. Instead of like they've done this OGL shit twice now, you know. And they did it once, only semi-successfully, but then everyone was like, this sucks. We're just going to use the SRD anyway. I am happy the title did that for you, Badger. Okay, so, well, is this big enough for you? Is this big enough for you?
We love big ladies.
That's a
Give
big
us
lady.
a big lady.
Yeah, big lady.
Big lady. Oh wait, I got a big lady.
I'm also, it's not on the screen at the moment, but I, in fact, am not the small man. I am an average height man. No, the little man is the is what ladies
That little
doing.
man.
Little
Oh wait, no, I think that's a woman. This is a man. This might be no, that she's a woman too.
Plastic army people.
I think, is this guy? This is a man. Here we go. I found our little man.
Yeah, there you go. I saw in a Warhammer Facebook group I'm in, they posted like very clearly, I'm not going to get into a fight with AI about Warhammer chuds, but
yeah. Oh, Chemel! Hey!
You got because of all the skibidi toilet. Okay, I'll make a note of that then. Okay, hey Chemel, how you doing?
We still call you Chemel? Is that still good?
Yeah, nice.
I want to double check. Make sure we're using. Yeah, alright, cool.
Oh god, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so I saw a bunch of
something.
I saw
chuds.
a bunch.
We were talking about chuds.
Well, it was not the chud factor. It's a little bit of the chud factor.
A little bit of the chud factor. It's
a little bit of the chud factor because what they were doing was they're posting AI art, which, whatever, that's a lost fight that I'm not going to start an argument over in that community. But what they'd done is they were like, oh man, this is the female Space Marines I want. And some of them were admittedly pretty cool. Like the way that the art was done was a bit more anime and not like, it was stupid. No, not wizards. I was having a cynical moment about the machinations of wizards more than anything. So they posted like a bunch of female Space Marine legions. Oh, not legions, like female Space Marines as part of the legion. And the people in the group were generally like, yeah, this is cool. I would love to see this. However, every body type of these quote-unquote female Space Marines had like such obvious like fuckable female boob armor type looks to them, and I was like, you really just only care about the Space Marines if like the salamander lady has half her tits out but it still looks like power armor, and she's got to have like this waistline and the curvy hips type thing. Like, it's just like none of this armor would work or sit on them.
You mean you wish they looked like Sisters of Battle?
They literally, well, it was still like they looked like Space Marines, but it was just so generically like brain rot hot woman. Like just the male gaze typical look.
Yeah.
So like very clearly just so stupid. And I was like, look, at least they're not fighting over whether they exist at all or not, you know? It's unfortunate that they come together to be like, these look great because I'm attracted to them.
Yeah.
Like, that's the shit part.
Oh, man, I accidentally put the 2 radio guys in the same skin tone category.
Oh, who cares? It's fine.
I don't want everybody to Man, Matt.
Oh, I didn't paint anything.
I try to spread stuff out.
Yes.
Although this tone, look how good that dark skin tone looks.
That looks real good.
It looked real good.
Primarch Rebooty Girly Mom. Yeah, so Guilliman looked they had like a real like timid, awkward face, and I was like, okay, that one's kind of weird. Oh, also, saw some tech bro, speaking of chuds, saw some tech bro like demonstrating his AI thing, and he's like, oh my god, this virtual assistant lady's great. She's so personable and I could talk to her. And like he activates it, and I swear to God, he's just coded it so it'll like pseudo flirt with him as she's doing these things and talking with him.
Oh,
and he gave it like a breathy, like I don't know how to describe it. It's like a breathy girl voice that I don't know. It was
Hello, John. How can I help you?
Yeah, but she had like, it was like chuckles and it sounded so manufactured.
Leia can only do lower sultry level ladies, all right?
No, it was like she it was like that, but a little bit higher and like mixed with a lot more like flirty chuckling. And I was like, if I heard someone talking to me like this in real life, I'd be like, you are so condescending right now. Or like it was just the voice and the stuff that it would say back to him is clearly coded to basically be like, man input comment, get support and compliment from hot girl.
Was it the Christmas Baby song from Community Levels?
No, I do know what you're talking about though. No, it was like a couple steps away from Uwu Gamer Girl.
Have you guys ever looked at the character Marissa from Street Fighter 6? Because that's how I want my female Space Marines. I don't know who this character is. I don't know much. I don't know.
Yeah, can you
Matt,
link that? I am mid paint, so I would like to see that.
I don't know. In terms of like, I like strong ladies, I guess. I just like hot women. I just like women. Let's just be honest.
Women are good.
Hot is relative.
Hot? Yeah, that's it as well, right? Actually, I'll never forget something
Marissa makes Karlach look small.
Oh, you buddy.
Oh, boy.
Buddy, link that in the chat for Matt, then.
So, like, the thing that, like, is... So this is something that I love. I'm going to talk a little bit about Diablo because it's on my mind. But so, for instance, the 3 of us are playing Diablo right now. I am playing a Necromancer. Alex is playing a Barbarian. And my other partner is playing a Sorcerer. And the Sorcerer is kind of like your conventionally attractive, like...
Oh, yeah.
Like, woman. Like, kind of lanky. Hot. Yeah.
I
think
I need to get used to her in a Karlach way with the personality, because yes, I would let her crush me, but how is she gonna crush me? And I think that's
the fun way or the
no, I don't mind if it's aggressive,
way?
because it's still snoo either way. All snoo is good snoo. But is she gonna push me around a little bit, or is she just gonna like step on my head type thing? Yeah. What a time to join the stream. I'll bring up the image. We're talking about Marissa from Street Fighter. And we were saying, if you like Karlach, what about Marissa type thing?
But like so like the barbarian that my partner is playing in Diablo, she is also conventionally attractive, but like strong woman, like or maybe not strong woman, because that's kind of like the druids look a bit more like strong woman.
See,
holy shit.
Well, I don't like the bodybuilder look overall. Like, I don't want you to look like all you do is go to the gym. Like, in any body type. I'm not super into that. And this is what this one kind of reminds me of. It's like stacked bodybuilder, and I'm like, no, I'm like into the, like, that's why I like Karlach so much. She's like very clearly like fit. But hello, Scarlet. Hello. No, I hope you're having a good day too, bud. Lovely to see you. We're talking about a big, strong lady, so I had to stop everything I was doing.
He had to stop painting his big, strong lady to talk about big, strong lady.
That's why it's big ladies and little men day.
That's thematic.
Look, it's one of those, like, it's fine. I'm fine. Yes, big. Yes, sexy. Karlach strong. Still got the curvy. See, I don't mind. I don't mind the less curves part. I think I'm not into the bodybuilder type body as much. I think that's the that's what I was more going at.
But like, I feel like Karlach is also 50% personality.
Karlach is so much personality. Like, that's really what I think sells her.
Like,
because like her whole
when I met her, like,
is fucking beautiful.
5 minutes into meeting her for the first time, and I'm like, I will die for you.
Yes. That's
whatever you want.
That's exactly what I'm getting at. Like, anyone when they're super muscle, like, I don't particularly, I can recognize men being attractive, but I just don't like the muscle overly, dehydrated muscle saturated look. It's just not.
I mean, you and every other woman.
Exactly. I definitely subscribe more to what the female. That is
definitely been like.
Yeah, I don't like power fantasy bodies.
Big topic.
Yeah. I
love the joke of people are like Chris Hemsworth is what men think women are attracted to, but what women are actually attracted to is
Chris
like
Hemsworth when he's not in Marvel physique.
Or like the soft like muscle bod is.
Say Chris Pine.
Chris Pratt, like later, like his later, what is it, Star-Lord, where he's still a little bit, like he's still got some muscle, but like he's still got like a bit of a belly. And I was like,
I think I agree. The problem I have is I just so strongly don't like Chris Pratt as a person that I'm like, even if body good, shithead, give me shithead alarm.
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
That's totally fine. We can appreciate just looking.
We like a strong that we can hug. Yeah, there you go. So okay. Hold on. Okay, you want to show? I'll wait for the ads to finish.
You so intently stopped my train of thought.
Sorry, I also had to reset my own. Marissa skins. Yeah, again, similar comment. Oh, the Greek one's pretty good. Like, just like the flowing robes is nice.
Like, oh my god, you know, the perfect example would be Assassin's Creed Origin or Assassin's Creed Odyssey Cassandra. Where it's like,
oh, see, I don't know that. Oh, I think I did a little bit.
She's like toned, but like still pretty attractive, and it's just like,
That's fair. We didn't
there's
continue. We waited for the rest of the ads, by the way.
There's something about a toned like thigh. Leia's a leg girl. Let's be honest. I love some toned thighs and calves.
Yeah, all right. Wishing. No worries. Thank you for the lurky worky as well. The worky lurky. Either way, either works.
Worky lurky.
So what were we talking about? So yeah, we were talking about like the Chris Pratt thing, and we were talking about like what. I was like, I don't really like Chris Pratt, but the body type is there. Oh, if you want a show that's just like you can just view a shitload of different body types and enjoy all, and a fairly like a good thing because they're also doing a competition, which is too weighted towards the men side of things because they went a little too much of it in the sense that like
I might know.
Physical 100?
Go ahead. Yes.
Yeah, it's like I
Physical
really
100.
love the show. I love the show. However, the problem is like, how do you have a show be fair like that? Because like so many of the challenges are weighted in a way that they're just like, this is peak physical performance regardless of gender. It's like, yeah, but you need to have challenges that every body type can do. Because clearly some of these ones that rely on strength will always be won by these jacked dudes.
I don't disagree.
Because, yeah, it's like... There is a line at which they need to consider that. But, like, what's their metric for defining the best physical body, you know? Is it all-rounder? Because the all-rounders have won the competition twice. Like, the huge muscle men never have endurance, which is satisfying to see them get knocked out. The magazine should be up at 1 p.m., Jess.
Did you see this latest season?
Yes.
The second season?
I think this second season had worse for the ladies.
Oh, for sure.
But there were a couple ladies in there. Let me tell you, a couple ladies in there. Couple, holy shit. It's on Netflix. It's a Netflix series. There's 2 seasons of it. It's a Korean reality show where they get 100 people. They you know, it's technically they battle royale them over a course of challenges down to the one winner body type. Well, not body type, but one winner contestant, and they'll be crowned the perfect person. The unfortunate factor is like, yeah, the women pretty much get mostly knocked out, or like there's also another weird thing where it's like, because there's a bunch of one-on-one rounds where you have to just go up against one person. All the women go against each other because they're like, I want to take on someone that I think I can beat. And then you end up with half the women again because they knock each other out and there's only a 50% keep rate. So they're already on the back foot, and then they have to do that unless they want to risk facing someone that they might just get overpowered by.
I think there was a woman who took on a dude this last season.
I do agree.
And
yeah, they won.
He won.
But how rare was that occurrence that they thought that they could and then did? I guess that's what I was getting at. It's like the contest is weighted towards men winning.
Yeah.
Hey, nice, Sean. My sister wanted to be a cop and she was in the academy. She beat everyone at physical stuff, but she was really tiny and all muscle. Hell yeah. That's actually what happened in physical. This girl was like, I want to say like...
She was like an MMA fighter.
She was like an MMA...
or,
no, was she the bodybuilder that did it?
Or not remember.
There was a bodybuilder girl who was like tiny and destroyed someone.
She fucking wrecked.
Yeah, I think she fought another girl, but like everyone was like the way that the thing was edited was like
they went like three or four rounds because they kept tying.
Yeah.
She's an MMA fighter.
Yeah, was it that one? Okay. Yeah, no, she was impressive. Like,
and like a lot of people like took her for granted. Like they didn't think she was kind of an underdog in that particular
round. Yeah.
And it was definitely, it was wild.
It was good though. It was good to watch. The show is genuinely impressive. Like,
especially with like
gender disparity issues aside,
it feels so uplifting.
Well, they also had like big dudes in there. They had like some couple guys in both seasons that were like actively had like a lot of muscle, but like lumberjack bodies where they were like they had fat on them as well, and they did well.
They those like strongman bodies. The strongman bodies where they've got like they've got like barrel chested.
Yeah, it was rad.
So yeah, I tend to really like those guys. What was I gonna say? Although I really like Senpai, the like jujitsu, like the jujitsu master from the first one, whereas like
the older
everybody knew who he was. The older dude, yeah,
he was my favorite.
But, like,
he was my favorite person.
It's uplifting in the fact that like people root for one another and they are genuinely really nice. Where it's like we've talked here, like when we watch this, like you know that if this was an American show, they would just shit talk each other.
I would hate this show in America.
Much. Yeah, well, because like we had Squid Games. When I watched Squid Games, I was like, we made it a couple episodes in, and I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to take this because there are people that like are just trash.
Like the
people.
Netflix Squid Games, like
it was like the like Squid Games reality game show.
I didn't want to watch that at all because I was like, this is kind of one of those fucked up capitalism things where, where it's like the point of the story completely has been consumed by capitalism, and now we have to make that thing.
Yeah. No, I definitely it was definitely uncomfortable to watch. Whereas like the Physical 100 is everybody is just so uplifting and positive towards one another and like just the nicest fucking people. It's so good. And there are people from other countries that play as well. I believe there was some Americans in this last game. There was a German in the first season.
Oh yeah, an American got really, really far in this latest season.
Oh, I wanted him to go all the way.
Jess did too, and I was like, my favorite was the returning guy from the previous year.
Yeah,
because they had one returning player.
Yeah, they had one returning. He was the guy who like
the
came
fireman.
second.
The fireman guy, yeah. Don't spoil it.
Yeah, but nobody knows who I'm talking about.
Well, I guess if you...
I didn't name names. Unfortunately, I can't remember. I can't remember anybody's name. Unfortunately, I know Senpai.
I know.
Senpai
if you know the description and what I said, you're gonna be able to guess it and get there.
Yeah, you're the one spoiling one. I used to do jiu-jitsu when I was younger. I kind of want to start again. It's so empowering. I love jiu-jitsu is so. Oh.
I never did any martial arts when I was younger, and I probably should have. I think when I was younger, I was definitely intimidated by you got to do lots of push-ups every session, and I was not a push-ups person. I was I'm gonna run a lot person.
You know what? I'm gonna put. I didn't think I was gonna do this, but I think I am.
Looking back on it, I definitely think anxiety ruled my brain on a lot of anything I did.
Fucking anxiety.
Yeah, wish my parents recognized it.
You love that shit.
Yeah, when I was like getting diagnosed for the ADHD, Mum was like, "I thought you were just I thought you were just like that when you were a kid." And I was like, "No, Mum, no. Why didn't you get me tested?"
Yeah.
She's like, "I don't know."
No, when I talked to my mom recently about it, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm definitely ADHD. Like, I haven't had a test or anything, but like I struggled with it a lot when I was a kid." And my mom was like, "You were totally normal. You didn't have anything wrong with you." And my dad, full chest,
yeah, no,
like,
we were talking about this last.
Laughed.
Were we talking about this last stream, or were we talking this when we were doing Warhammer stuff?
I think we were talking Warhammer. We were talking about Warhammer.
Yeah.
Because I was telling that to NATO.
Yeah.
I'm back because I'm a fool. Matt, you're gonna do a gap order today.
I probably won't drop a gap order today, just because if I drop a gap order today, that means I've spent more money, and I always look on that Friday sale at the moment, so I'd be double dipping, and I don't think I should be spending that much money. TLDR, I lost one of my games, or on my weekly games, and I'm like, oh no, money down, money less, can't.
Yeah, that's definitely a mood.
Yeah. I ordered the new Assassin's Creed edition. Ooh, what's that look like?
Is it Mirage?
New Assassin's Creed. I think they're remaking the first one.
Or is it? Oh.
Is it called Shadows?
No, that's the fucking Japanese one.
Oh, that's the Japanese one.
Doing.
Oh no, that's now. You don't have sound. Read the captions. Is it Assassin's Creed Shadows? Oh yeah. So it's the Japanese one. It got announced 9 hours ago.
Okay, no. Okay, so you know the story about the Black Samurai, the man, there was a black man who managed to get to he managed to get to Japan somehow, and he became a samurai. I think it's like based on that story.
Oh fuck yeah.
I have so many mixed feelings. I don't know how I don't. I actually
you don't like it or do?
Okay, so I played. We all know Leia is a very big Assassin's Creed fan. I played
Assassins one day.
We probably would talk forever. I played Valhalla and was incredibly disappointed.
Oh yeah.
And I am a person who has played every single Assassin's Creed game. I own every single book that was ever written. I have every special edition that has come out since Origins.
Well, Leia, you might want to look and purchase this one pretty quick then, because it's fucking baller.
Don't worry. I watched the video and I was like, oh my god, am I gonna have to get this game?
This collector's looks... It's got both characters on it, and it looks sick, Leia. I've put the link in the chat if anyone wants to see. I did watch the thing, and I was telling my partner that I did think it was. I also am guessing that it's going to be kind of like Syndicate, where if you want to do more sneaky stuff, you play the female, and if you want to do more berserkery, if you want to do more like smash and grab, you play the male. Fair.
Okay,
so this is the collector's edition here.
I was talking to my partner about it, and I was like, because I didn't want to play, I'm so angry because I didn't want to play fucking Mirage, because it was like, why the hell would I want to play the bad guy from the last game? And it's also, we've already done the Middle East. We've already been here with Altair. Why would I want to go back with this like character that ended up stabbing me in the back? Spoiler alerts for Valhalla, I guess. Like, why would I want to be this person? And also, all of the stuff that's outside the Animus is totally boring to me. I want to be... I want to run around in history.
Like they just need a reason for you to do sci-fi stuff at certain points.
So,
I mean, wasn't
yeah.
like Valhalla and the Egyptian one, didn't it just kind of like become more just history simulator rather than having the anime stuff at all?
Don't you talk shit about the. So I really liked Odyssey and Origin, because those are. These first three, the reboot, Origin,
Odyssey, Valhalla.
Odyssey, and Valhalla should have been my favorite. But they should have been my favorite trio. Because those are all three the mythos that I love the most. I love Egyptian, Greek, and Norse mythology. Valhalla let me down in such a gross, negligent way. There was like, I made all of these choices throughout the game, and in the end, it didn't even matter.
Yeah,
I basically chose who was gonna die in the end.
Yeah.
And it was like, what were all those choices for if they were just gonna kill everyone that I decided to back?
Yeah.
And and then I played Ghost of Tsushima, which is basically like an Assassin's Creed game without the assassins.
Yeah.
It's about a samurai who becomes a shinobi essentially.
So
and
okay, so
Leia's got feelings.
We need a space ninja game. Ghostwire Tokyo is like supernatural if you like that. I should play that. Okay, so apparently Mirage though, I didn't like Odyssey, Valhalla, the other one, Origins, not because of the setting, because I don't like what the game became. I admittedly I stopped playing after Assassin's Creed 3, but I wanted to get back into it at a certain point, and then Unity happened, and then Syndicate happened, and it was like, okay, maybe I won't. But then I saw like Origin stuff came out, and the thing I really, really hated about that was that it became number go up simulator. Like all the weapons were like get better number, deal damage, and it became like a hack and slash game instead to me. And it wasn't really about the core mechanics of what I liked about the other games. Apparently,
was definitely more open worldy. I enjoyed the open world abilities and like the adventuring around the desert.
The others were super open world, but they were more contained to a city.
Really? Yeah, they were contained to a city, whereas this is like you finally got a whole region, and I'm like,
yeah.
I'm definitely a more open worldy. Like I want you to put me in a world, and I just want to do whatever I want to do.
That's fair.
I like my Witchers.
I did feel like I could do that in the city ones. Like I would rather a smaller but open world that is densely packed with stuff to do, rather than what I felt like those games were. And a lot of, unfortunately, AAA games have this sin where it's wide open spaces with nothing to do.
Oh, see, I didn't get that from Origins, because like some of my favorite stuff was like chasing the hallucinations, and like doing all the other stuff. I don't know.
Less filler content as well. Maybe that's it. Like
probably.
I want them to utilize their world more rather than just putting me on some shuffle quest. 4 times.
I did like Odyssey was even more full with that kind of stuff. You got all of the like the adventuring with the ships and all of the different islands.
Yeah.
I think I have like a lot of nostalgia for it because they're my 2 favorite mythos, and it actually felt like they utilized that. Whereas Valhalla just fell flat for me. I didn't understand the conflict that you're supposed to have with this like brother of yours.
Apparently the raids were pretty like just over as well.
And it was just it made me it gave me the illusion of choice and ended up not actually. So I'm going to line this up against Ghost of Tsushima. Both of these games give you the illusion of choice. And I'm going to say the illusion of choice because Assassin's Creed really doesn't give you any kind of choices that end up making any difference to the actual game.
Yeah, but you can have the illusion of choice feel like you have agency.
But I'm getting to that. Hold on.
Yeah.
So Assassin's Creed is one of those RPGs where you get to choose how you respond to things, and you change the story. Like, you choose different kinds of leaders, like you back certain people to end up ruling certain areas of the story. It gives you choices, what I thought were legitimate choices that will change the way the ending happens. Whereas Ghost of Tsushima is not that game. You sometimes get to choose different options for dialogue, but normally it's like a one-off, like a throwaway line of like responding more negatively or more positively to like a certain comment. And this is like situation. Stuff you do.
Yeah.
And it's stuff that you're doing like while you're riding with another NPC to like a location or whatever. You're talking about something going on. But this game did not give you a choice. You would not be able to. I mean, you would, I guess. The whole game is about changing from a samurai to basically the ghost.
Yeah.
You're given the illusion that you are choosing the path to go into to become the ghost. But it's not really a choice. Like, the game moves you in that direction, but you feel like you're making choices that change this particular outcome.
Yeah.
Whereas Assassin's Creed made me feel like I was making choices that would change the story. But in the end, I found out that the only thing it would change is the people who die in the final fight, which was anticlimactic. And then, like, the guy who's running the Templars of Valhalla, like, just gives up. He's like, I don't want to do this anymore, so you should just let me live, and I'm going to become a peasant. Like, wow, how anticlimactic was that? You fought and you murdered a bunch of my friends and people who live in my village, and you just want to walk away? And it's like,
you still get to kill
and
that
then
guy?
like and then no, you don't.
Oh, that's unsatisfying.
And then there's this whole thing. You work with a person from the Brotherhood the entire game, and he says like, hey, you should become one of the Brotherhood and like part of our secret society. And your character is straight up like, no, I don't believe in doing anything in the shadows because I want to die glorious and whatever, which is 100% not Nordic. What the game is about.
Yeah, but they want to stick to their Nordic values, I guess.
But then you do something else.
Oh yeah, it defeats the purpose of it all.
So and when I found out that, like, because the one assassin is like ends up being the bad guy and he tries to kill you, and then I found out that he's the character that you play in the next game,
Mirage, right?
I was like, yeah, in Mirage, I was like, I don't want to play this character. I don't care where he came from or why he is the way he is. He was the bad guy, and he gave me no reason to want to like him. Whereas, like, another game comparison, The Last of Us Part 2, eventually, the game gave me reasons why I should like Abby and why she's a decent human being and just sucks. But everybody sucks.
The great nuance of that world is, much like a lot of these stories, it's like, no one's a good guy in this one. And it was really pushing the I love the inverse story arcs that Ellie and Abby had. Like, Ellie is becoming darker and Abby is learning to be less shit the entire game. And they cross paths, meet in the middle, and then keep going on either side up until the very end where you're like, fuck, Ellie's about to do unspeakable shit. And then you get the ending. I won't spoil it.
Yeah.
And then you just get that whole thing. It's very, very good. Like,
yeah.
And I
no, it is
sorry.
Definitely it's definitely a like, everybody's the bad guy. Revenge serves no one. Like, you're supposed to feel like shit at the end.
Yeah.
Like,
I also like, maybe less in Assassin's Creed, or maybe that's not what they're going for, but in games like Last of Us, Horizon, a lot of these games where it's illusion of choice, but ultimately, like, you, the player playing the game, are not the main character. You are a vehicle that drives the real protagonist, the character, across their decisions, and it's their story, not yours, and you're kind of along the ride controlling them, but I think there's then that can sometimes get lost with players, or studios can kind of not commit to either side of that coin. Like, you either got to give players control that their decisions matter, or you need to give the, like, basically do the relinquishing of that and let the character be the one driving the story and not the player. So Last of Us, in that sense, is the character driving the story, and probably a little bit that's why there was some controversy there. Similar to Last of Us 1, when people were like, why did Joel do that at the end? It's like, it's because it's not your story. It doesn't matter what your moral quandary is with this. This is what Joel would have done and did do in the bounds of his story and his feelings and his decision making led him to do there. What Joel believed was the right thing. Yeah, and that is separated from you as the player. You can disagree from Joel. In fact, the game encourages you to be like, you are doing a bad thing right now. It's not making you feel like shit about it, but you're meant to feel wrong.
Yeah.
You're supposed to know, like Spec Ops The Line did it really well as well, like a game from, like, I think that's 2008, 2009. You play like a soldier in a really fucking hardcore storyline, and you do some fucked up stuff, but the point of that story is that you're also, as a audience member, being subjected to this plot line as much as you are playing it.
I feel like BioShock is a little bit like that as well.
Like that too, yeah.
Especially
has
with
a little bit of agency in it.
It does give you a little bit of a choice. You can choose whether or not you want to sacrifice the little girls, and that changes the way that game ends. But that is the only hinging factor in that entire storyline that changes anything.
I think the fact that you can have multiple different endings in that one, I would say that flips onto the player agency side, because you, the guy, still go through a pretty set thing, but the fact that you can choose an ending depending on your personal moral compass is what would
however, if you choose, I feel like there is, I was gonna say, if you choose the sacrifice, like, the game does do a pretty excellent job of making you feel pretty terrible about that.
Oh, yeah. But I think that's the difference there, and it's like you're making the moral choice there, whereas you don't get a moral choice of what Joel gets to do.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Because you can be influenced by your own emotions when you are given that choice, versus in the story where it's Joel or Ellie or Horizon, what's her name, Aloy, those kind of stories where it's like, these characters have a set trajectory of ideals and decisions, and they are going to do them whether you're there or not. And I think that's what I like more in those kind of games. I think Tsushima is also one of those games where it's like you are playing this person's journey, and while you can have like reactions to stuff, it's ultimately their story, not yours.
Yeah, it is exactly that. I would completely agree with that.
And Assassin's Creed, Assassin's Creed was the one, and it's why it's a feels bad, I guess, when you go, okay, I made all these choices, thus it's my decision and my morality of the game, and then they took that away from you in basically having it not mean anything unless it was kill this person or this person. And the feels bad of that part is probably where that comes from, maybe. It's like, well, you've ripped my expectations out from under me because I thought I had the choice here, and the rug was pulled in a way that was not handled well.
Yeah. Yep. That's basically how I felt after that last fight in Valhalla, because you find out you're gonna be attacked, and all of your companions that you have gathered over the span of the game rally to help you, that whole kind of thing. Yeah. And then it's everybody you've chosen to back dies, and it's
exactly, and that kind of feels shit.
It's if I knew that this was the choice, I would have backed other people, I guess.
Oh, I wanted to show you the ice cream social the lizards are having, but give me a sec. Okay, so Here they are. All right. They're having a little
ice cream social.
Yeah, they're having a little bit of ice cream. So, well, actually, they were sitting there facing each other, and now that I've put the camera on them, they're one's sitting on the other one now. They're not doing the nasty though, because they are too young for that to know what that is yet.
Thank God.
Yeah.
I don't know. All in all, it means I don't know if I'm gonna. I don't know if I'm gonna buy the new. I don't want to. I want to.
So the original point I was trying to get back to with these was that Mirage and Shadows, Jess was telling me, are short. Like Mirage was a shorter game, but it echoes the OG Assassin's Creed playstyle more, where it emphasizes stealth a bit more, and there's no like RPG number gets bigger weaponry. It's you get a set of tools, and the set of tools determines how to fight enemies, which I really liked in the old games. It's like, all right, I'm coming up against a heavy, I have to use the hook weapon to trip him over, and then I can stab him in his weak points rather than just going at him and mashing square.
And see, and that's what kills me is like, I feel like, and I guess this is gonna have to be, I will probably end up playing it, but I am going to be putting it up against Tsushima probably the entire time. Because it's the same way, is like, you get, well, instead of different tools, Tsushima is like, oh, when you fight a guy with a spear, you need to use this particular stance. Like, you get different stance for dealing with different guys. And then, like, the only other difference, and this is one of my favorite things, is the only thing that you need to change is you have different outfits to wear to deal with certain things. Like, you've got, like, an archery outfit, and then you've got, like, a fighting outfit, and then, like, a travel outfit. That's the only other thing that is, like, there's no numbers for that.
I guess
like you can improve them.
Yeah. See,
but
that's
like,
great. Like God of War does that a little bit too. It's like you get the axe, you get the sword. No, you get the axe, you get the spear, you get the blades, and you can put enchantments on those. Other than that, it's like those three weapons are the thing, and your buckler shield, I guess, as well.
Yeah.
But those three things are your fighting styles, almost like your stances. Yeah.
Yep. Exactly.
Mind you, though, would it be a fairer comparison to compare? Would it be a fairer comparison to compare Assassin's Creed within itself in gameplay as a franchise, or is it because, like, if you're comparing Tsushima, which has a completely different combat system, I don't know. It's not an invalidator
well. So
of an argument. It's just
I guess where. It's been years I've been talking, me and my partner have been talking about this for probably as long as we've been together, because he knows how much I love Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
They should have done a Japanese style game forever ago. It's like the fucking
like some side-scrolling
culture
one a while back, but
like,
they should have fucking done it by now.
It lends itself to Assassin's Creed so much, and the reason why is my partner and I actually were like, we made jokes that Ghosts of Tsushima is like the Japanese Assassin's Creed that will never happen, because like it would have been so easy to adapt the story to Assassin's Creed, because it's like, oh, the Mongols are they're part of the Templars or the Ancient Ones, whatever they call themselves. But it's like, and then they're there for some like fancy artifact, it would have been so easy. It's so easy, Ubisoft, and now they're doing it years later.
I mean, like, I think maybe they had it in the queue, and the queue kept getting delayed because they kept making shit games.
This is salty Leia. This is just salty Leia.
To bring this back to painting a bit more, enjoy the lizards, sure. But I suppose I need to take away the lizards. I'm sorry. Get out of here, little guys.
No, the lizards.
I'm gonna start putting brass on her metallics. Now, her cosplay reference has it a bit more yellowy color, like it's not gold. It's like a yellowy brass. So, what do you think here?
Oh shoot, I'm supposed to be doing belt buckles. Can I even see this guy's belt buckle?
Oh man, it's pretty washed out. I'm just like, what? I think it might be this one, this yellowish one here, but it's hard to get a good representation through the bottle.
I would, I think my kind of general rule of thumb is go darker and you can always brush up.
Yeah, well, I'm thinking like, I'll start off with maybe, oh, well, that one's a platinum color, so I'm not going to use that at all. Might start off on the Battle Axe brass and see where we're at. It's more of a silver brass, though, I guess. More like a tin.
Without looking at your reference photo, I'm not entirely sure.
She's got quite a, like, it's quite a, it's very dull gold, leaning into, like brass leaning into dull gold. I might do the top brass. I'll do the top brass.
Man, I love my video game metal.
Dragon's Gold. Dragon's Gold is 2 gold for this. I had such a gameplay experience with Jin. I started emphasizing the samurai style over the course of the game. Had his realization I had to become the ghost to win. And that really started adding more ninja stuff in. Ah.
Yeah. Cool. That is, yep, that's basically how it is. It's like that slow degradation. I think the only, there is like a big choice you got to make at the end that I just think is just,
Side note, are you still liking your mix that you've got there?
I am.
Nice.
It's not what I would have picked, but it's not my guy.
I would have gone with the Militarum, more khaki forest
I think olive. And it's so funny because I asked Alex and I was like, so when the Gaunt's when I eventually get the Gaunt's ghosts for you, do you want me to paint them like the box art, or do you want me to paint them in these colors? And he goes, paint them in these colors. Like, okie dokie.
Okay, I don't know if he's gonna like that.
I don't know. I know it's not my army.
Not my army. That's it, right? I think I'm gonna sponge a bunch of really dirty light brown as the leather scratches.
That is a good idea.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it later. I'm actually gonna paint my brassy bits now. No spoilers, but I told Daddy no. In Tsushima. I haven't played that game. I started it and I kept falling asleep, so I had to stop.
Chemmel, did you get the red armor or the black armor at the end?
Oh. What does this all mean?
What does it mean?
What does it mean to be the ghosty man, or the daddy man, or the blue man, or the black man? Red man?
Oh, I thought you were reading his answer. I got so excited.
What did you choose?
I got black armor at the end.
Oh. What could it all possibly mean? Not I.
My partner got red armor after.
What are the two colors? Red or black?
Red or black.
Well, I'm glad I didn't go with that more silver one, because this one I did choose is still quite.
I don't remember.
Silver.
Oh, I think this is supposed. You want to know what? I'm just gonna paint this fist green. Fuck it, it's armor. It's valid.
I'm pretty sure the fist does go green, right?
I don't know. I'm just making it up at this point.
Yeah, alright, fair enough. He's not gonna know.
You were in here earlier. He doesn't care.
He doesn't care.
I think because I said no, I got red armor. I mean, either way, you tell him no. But it's how you decide to deal with the subsequent no. Oh! If you told him no, then you got black, I believe.
Yes.
Because I told him no and I got black, and my partner said yes and he got red. If you're picking up what I'm putting down. We could be talking about two totally different things right now.
All right, what's the time? 11:45. I might do this in like 20 minutes. Oh, come on.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to run a giveaway in about 20 minutes. We have had a lovely sponsor that we partner with. Random Encounter Dice has a Kickstarter going at the moment. They have been making a set of like dessert and candy themed dice, and it looks freaking amazing. It's called Sugar and Dice. I'll get the Kickstarter going when we start doing it, but they've given us a set of cotton candy dice to give away over the next couple streams. And yeah, so we got a cotton candy for this week and a cotton candy for next week, and Sugar and Dice is the name of the Kickstarter. They're gonna send me a little set of like licorice all sorts one. I'm gonna do like a little dice review for them as well, and they look so good, y'all. They look so good. They do
look so good.
They also have a they've got like a rainbow ice. So if you ever know, like the Australians will know this one, but like the Paddle Pop rainbow ice cream flavor, they have that exactly that color palette and swirl pattern on a dice.
Wait, Paddle Pops?
Paddle Pops.
I need an explanation.
They're like, I need an explanation. This kid's what is ice cream, and there's like a lion or something like that, and he's like he's just a guy that promotes it. It's just called Paddle Pops.
What?
They're delicious. Paddle? They're delicious. They've been around for like 30, 40 years. They're so good.
Oh my gosh.
Look it up, Leia. Paddle Pop Rainbow. Rainbow Paddle Pops are a lie. They are technically caramel flavored, but what is a flavor of a rainbow?
Caramel, I would believe.
Exactly. But it's like a pink, purple, yellow color palette.
Rainbow sherbet is what rainbows taste like.
Anyway, I'm gonna put a thing in the Discord. You got a 20-minute warning, and then I'll start putting out the giveaway.
Sugar and Dice roll so nice.
Yeah. I'm gonna put the image in. What are we doing? We're doing cotton candy, so I've got to get that one. What have I done here? Alright, cotton candy goes in there. So if you want to see what they look like, I'm about to put a thing in the Discord.
Also, as a side note, because I meant to mention this earlier, this game comes out like right next to my birthday.
Oh, it's in November, right?
Yeah.
Birthday month.
I think it comes out November 25th, and my birthday is on the 19th. I think I'm gonna be getting myself a little treaty. What the fuck? They look like our little rocket pops. That guy's got a green fist. Arrgh. Painting all of the green on all these guys. And then I have to pull my thingy from close the thing before we pull stuff.
All right.
Like,
all right, if you want to see the dice set, go to the announcements tab. I have just posted it. I don't know why the image posted twice. There you go. They look delicious.
They're so cool looking.
If you're in the Discord, they'll be on our socials in a hot second. But yes, I'll start setting that up and triggering that within the next 10, 15 minutes. So that'll be... I've just got to get my regular shit out of the way and bring my keyboard in a little bit. Yes, if you want to win, you don't have to enter the Discord. You just got to come in to the stream and join it when the stream elements pops up. Okay. How am I doing this?
This is so nerve-wracking.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, God, Twitter's going to be a pain, isn't it?
I have to paint so nice. Excuse me. Now I want, like... Jess is gonna convince me that I need the special edition. It'll look so nice to my other next. It would look so nice next to all of my other special editions.
Which one? The Karlach or the little man?
I'm gonna assume little men because I've been doing a ton of little men. I think. Ooh. I think it takes like a total of 30 minutes to maybe paint one of these guys.
They're quicker because
but
they're
I'm also
contrast
I was about to say they're way quicker because I'm using contrast paints instead of my usual painting style. I can grab so normally this is not what I paint. I'm doing these for my husband because I love him very much and haven't learned to regret it yet. Even though Matt says I should let him paint his own shit.
You should.
Matt wants me to teach him a lesson.
You should. Paint your guys yourself.
I will grab one of my ladies here, which take significantly longer. I would say I spend anywhere between 1 and 4 hours painting, which sounds like a really long time, but which is your favorite? So this is approximately, I want to say this is probably about 2.5 hours of work of like regular painting instead of using contrasts. And then these bigger ones will probably take about 4 hours, but that's because there's so much gold. So I take way more time on these ladies because it's my army and I can take as long as I fucking want. Speaking of painting little guys, I gotta catch up with Pete soon and paint my Space Elf Space Ninja Pirates. I want to give them all wacky anime hair. What colors are acceptable anime hair? Green, pink, purple, blue, or pretty classic pink. I saw people doing it at DreamHack. I feel like I'd struggle doing such tiny details. As far as the tiny details, it's just taking your time, and honestly, repetition helps so much. I have messed these up already, but it's because I don't paint little dudes. I paint ladies in armor because this is easier. I kid. They're not easier.
They're not easier.
Not easier. But they look so cool. Chemel, acceptable anime hair colors. My go-to is like, I don't know. I think like the Sailor Scouts. So like teal. Or, oh my gosh, Choo Choo from like Witch from Mercury. So pink. All of the above. Let's just say all of the above. Ladies in armor are better than little dudes. Got it. Yep. Both in paint and in points, because my army is cooler. Witch from Mercury is a great show. Oh my god, Chemel, did you see the picture of the Gundam that my partner is working on in the Discord? She's huge. You want to talk about art? Oh my goodness. He's doing such an amazing job with like, go to the artsy stuff. I posted it a couple of nights ago. I think it was Monday night, so it would have been Tuesday morning for you guys. I posted, my partner is working on a 1/100th full motion aerial. He has already finished the Choo Choo Demi Trainer, the Ilfrith Thorn Jui, and the original Ilfrith. I keep meaning to take pictures of those, but yeah, he's got a bunch of Gundams that he's been working on from Witch from Mercury, because we finished that show and it was excellent. Yeah. Also super gay, which is it's like, what? Robots and gay? Yes. Gundam robot names are so cooked.
Do you have to put gifted or something in the post because it's a partnership? I'm pretty sure you do.
For what kind of post?
Well, because we are sponsored, and they have given us these dice to give away as part of a promotion. So pretty sure it's, you say gifted on that post. Does anyone fully know that? I was either going to put gifted or sponsored, but
I would say sponsor.
Yeah, I can only say sponsor.
Kind of...
Because I don't have enough. I don't have oh, maybe I can do that. Can I do ED there? Yeah, I can. Take away spaces. All right, there we go.
They are.
Take
I'm
away
learning
some
that
punctuation and suddenly you fit everything.
Yeah. I have been learning subtly that the Gundam names are whack.
You're getting them through like assimilation.
I am.
Oh, true. Well, either way, well, I know I have to claim the dice set on tax as a result. I think there's weird, tricky rules around it. Either way, I put sponsored in the thing because I know that you could.
We have to.
Yeah?
I thought about something, but I gotta tell you after stream.
Okay, fair enough. Shit, what was I doing? I need to.
I'm painting Karlach.
And do a little. No, I gotta do. I'm still tinkering with this shit. I gotta retweet this thing. Don't you love? Don't you love?
Nope, I don't. I'm sorry. Leia's a little spicy tonight.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
There's such a wide variance in Gundam names. The main characters will be called Ariel, and then some other guy's name will be called Solicitation Gundam or some shit. Dude, I had to, like, I don't know, Witch from Mercury's got some cool names. I like the name Ilfrith. But like it took me forever to remember the main character's name, whose name is Suletta. And Mjorine, fucking impossible.
Mjorine. She's the main love interest.
But they're so cute, and it's just like it's you can tell it's just like the Gundam powers up, and then there's rainbows everywhere. It's super gay. I love it. Also, like, just you won in this Gundam battle, now we have to get married, because that's how that works. And I'm like, I love it. That's great. Your political structure is on point, guys. What color should the canteen be? Should it be green? Maybe it'd be better as like a khaki green. I hate green. I mean, I love this green, but I fucking hate it. I want to see the lizard. So tiny, so cute.
Oh yeah, it's cool. Bring him up. Bring him up while I'm doing this. There's nothing on
somebody got a lizard.
Oh, you got him. There you go. I'll leave him up.
I was just reading
until I'm done. There you go. He's being a flat fuck. I don't know where the other one is.
Can you tell which one's which yet?
Kind of.
One
of them's got like a bit of like a... One of them's got like a bit of a lighter skin patch on the top of their head. And I think that was Tia. But they're less scared of me now. So I'm like, is that Baha? I have no idea anymore.
Someday you're just gonna have to...
I like this one. He's just gonna
figure it out.
They're very clearly not threatened right now because he's got his legs all stretched out like, putting my belly on the hot sand. So I got a heat mat under there.
How old are they?
I got them mid-March, and I think they were a few weeks old then. So I want to say 2 and a bit months, 3 months. They're very, very little.
My favorite part of The Witch from Mercury is like when the ending happens and all the robot chuds are like, where did that come from? I thought they were just roommates. Bro, they literally say in the beginning, there's like, Mjorine is like, you won the duel and now I'm your betrothed. Like, they make it very implicit. But I love it. I love it at the end because you see that they're wearing little wedding bands. It's like they don't say that they're married, but they're definitely, they've got wedding bands and they're really cute.
Yeah. All right, let me get this giveaway going. I promise I'm nearly done.
It's okay. I'm just gonna geek out a little.
That's how do
I guess I'm geeking out a lot. We're just doing all kinds. We're just doing the stuff. I hate this.
I'm loving the music right now. Where's their Kickstarter at too? So here's the other thing, by the way, with Random Encounter. We've worked with them a few times over the years, so we know they're good beans for one. Number two, their dice are like quite affordable, and that's wonderful in a setting that we are in of D&D, where they are quite, dice can be like super premium, you know. These resin dice that they have, I think they go for, let me just double check, but on their website, on their main website, their plastic dice go for 15 Australian, which is fantastic. I bought...
Oh, that's not bad.
Like, without even being sponsored, I buy dice from them when I don't want, like, my resin sharp edge stuff. So I'm generally, like, a fan of them. I have, like, this really cool, like, blood drip effect one, and I have, like, this tricolor one, which is, like, it's called River Fairy or something like that, and it's purple, blue, green in, like, layers.
Are you showing that? Because all we can see is lizards.
No, I'm not showing it. I'm just, I'm trying to find the Kickstarter that I can link in the chat.
I saw your fingers and I was like, oh, I hope he's not showing off a die, because all we can see is this adorable lizard.
So, if you want the Kickstarter, I'll put it in here. So this is the Kickstarter for their stuff. This is the Sugar and Dice one. And... they're gonna, so in here, the all kinds dice are the one they're gonna send me as part of this to do like a little video on, and they look like licorice all sorts. So they're layered pink, black, white, black, blue, and like yellows and pink. They look delicious. I don't like licorice all sorts in the actual taste of them, but the visual of them, fantastic. And we'll be giving away some cotton candy ones, which are their next stretch goal they're about to unlock. If they haven't already unlocked it. They are just about to unlock the cotton candy set. So...
I will have to take a look.
Ooh. Anyone who's winning this one, you will be getting some of the first in the wild sets of cotton candy, because they're not even released on the stretch goal yet. Let me see where the tiers are. Oh, got a little split the party badge on there. On the Kickstarter, so that's pretty nice.
Aww.
Okay, so where's the rewards? I'll bring this up, actually. Blizzard time gone. Reference box up. Okay, so... taste test, $18 Australian, and then you ship to anywhere in the world. So, if you want a good little pack of dice, Australian, $18. Very affordable. Really nice. And then you can I think you select which set from here, and then you can get extras for a bit more. You get 3 sets for $45, and I think, and you can, you know, it'll just go up. Like, the more money you spend, basically, the more sets you get.
Ooh.
Yeah. And it'll just keep going. And the early bird looks like it's already gone, but yeah, give that a look. They're gorgeous. The rainbow ones here, that's the paddle pop colors, and the one we're doing are the down here, the cotton candy ones.
I really like those paddle pop ones.
Here's the also all kinds that I really like. This is the ones that I'm gonna have. And then the cotton candy are these ones. So yeah, give me a sec to set that up, and I'll get rid of that window because you don't need to see me setting up a giveaway. And have some lizards back. They really look like a paddle pop, hey, yeah. But yes, we don't have an affiliate link for this one. We're helping them just promote the Kickstarter for it. So if you do get any, just let them know that we sent you. There's no kickback for us. It's just we want to get good stuff.
Promote
to good
some
people.
Good beans.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, they're good company. They're mutual creator friends of ours. Okay, so where's this giveaway stuff? There it is. Giveaway preview.
I wanna. What's my dad talking about?
What's your dad talking about? You do not need to be subbed to enter the draw. You can just enter. No purchase necessary. And going to make it cost 1 channel point, and everyone can have 1 ticket.
Oh, that's not what I wanted. Sugar and dice. Yeah. Let's lock my phone real quick. I feel like there is a lack of cute pastel dice, so I'm probably going to be back in that.
Yeah. Well, I think they ship Australia worldwide, so that will be good.
Yeah.
Okay. Check out more in their Kickstarter campaign. And that looks good. All right, let's run that for... Oh, I guess I will do the timer. There you go! Exclamation ticket in the chat. You can win some lovely dice and get those in there. I'll just be monitoring this for the next 30 minutes, and then we'll do a little draw. And then someone can win some yummy dice. Because what good are dice if you can't eat them?
Don't eat your dice.
You should eat your dice. No, you shouldn't.
Don't eat your dice.
Don't swallow your dice.
Don't eat your.
Just swish them around your mouth a little bit if you absolutely have to put them in your mouth.
Don't do that either.
Everything I say is satire. You should absolutely do that. You don't have enough points. Oh, Cozy Pete's. You don't have enough points. Let me see why that's I might need to re-trigger this then if it's doing that. What is points? Why not points? Let me close that.
Hey, Chemmel should have enough points.
I'm gonna make the ticket cost 0, and the maximum tickets is 1. I don't know why I did that. Sorry about that, folks. There you go.
Interesting.
Ticket cost 0. Max tickets 1. Alright, let's try that one. Try that now. Exclamation ticket in the chat. There you go. Okay, it's coming up. It's coming up on my end. There you go. There you go. Hey! Hey, Cozy. Hey, Chemmel. You've both got a ticket each. There are 2 people who have entered. You have a 50% chance of winning some yummy yum-yums. All right. Sorry, that took a little while. Let's go, coin flip. Well, I'm going to leave it up for 30 minutes. So, yeah, they are triple the length of their body. We'll leave that giveaway up for 30 minutes, and then we'll draw that. Apparently, they get quite big as well. I did not realize how big they were going to get. And when they are about a year or 2 old, I'm going to have to buy a taller tank. By another, I think it's another 30 centimeters up. Yeah, they get quite large. I think they get, like, about this big. And then the tail is triple their length. So about that big. And then the tail will be like another 30 centimeters or more on top of that. They got really big tails. But I can't wait for them to be that big because then I can hold them without worrying I'm going to crush them. Because they are so little that I'm like tiniest pressure possible.
Oh, I know how that feels when I had my snake. And she was just a baby. And I was like, oh my god, I could crush you.
Yeah, Callus was a tiny little noodle at one point, and I've got like little photos of her. So adorable. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of them lizards.
You can't get rid of them.
No, well, not the really get rid of. Just the goodbye.
We had them for 2 months.
Goodbye for now, lizards. that's bronze. That's not brass. I guess I'll wash it with yellow. No, I don't like that color. That's not brassy at all. What's this? Overlord brass might be the ticket.
I'm sorry, guys.
My bright gold is. Oh, you're the one that likes spilling. I think you are.
Yeah. Oh, my nose is so cold.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. That's because I have a piece of metal in my nose and it makes me chilly.
Okay. This one's gonna taste like moss. I'm at a festival, the bass is super loud. I can feel it vibrating. I love when I am at a place that has like super loud bass because I like being part of the speaker. I like it when my whole body goes.
I like when my body is part of the speaker.
It's not. That's what you are when it happens.
I don't know. That was just a funny image to me.
God, do I just make this gold? Hey, Envy, how you doing, bud?
Hey.
There are now 3 entrants to the tickets. You heard click clacks. You heard right, bud. There's a link somewhere in the chat to check out the Kickstarter. It's a random encounter. Oh, I'll just put it in again. Also, hello. Yeah, they've got some lovely candy themed dice that they've given us for the next 2 streams. Same set, both stream. For a total of 2. But yeah, they're in the Discord if you want to see a picture of them, or head on to the thing. They're the cotton candy set. They're doing a little Kickstarter. They have very affordable dice. I've bought them even when we are not being sponsored by them. They are just good folks over there. I want to say we've worked with them for a few years now, on and off. And we'll probably do some more stuff at PAX. Should I just... Hello, Lockie. Yes. Hello, mate.
Hey.
Hello, mate. Oh, should I just paint it in the gold color?
Do you want my honest opinion?
I don't know. Yeah, I want your opinion, but I don't know what I want to paint it like.
Paint it in the gold.
Is it the like so?
You can always
do the brass.
You can
like
always
this
wash
and
it.
then wash it. Get more yellow.
You could wash it down after. I mean, that's a good brass. What's wrong with that color?
Well, okay. Let me.
Do you not like it?
Well, let me just pull up the reference box because it's so much more gold than brass. Here's the reference. I think it's more gold than I can't tell.
It's more gold than brass.
So should I just use the gold?
I would use the gold and then use a brown wash on it.
Brown wash, okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'll do that. Because it's not a liberator gold. When I picture gold, I picture liberator. See, for me, it's easier to lighten something when painting than darken it.
See, I would probably use, this is old gold.
Oh, I do have something that'd be similar to that. glistening gold, maybe? So it's like a more silver gold.
I mean, that's like...
Here's my 2 golds. It's quite yellow red, and this one's quite silver gold.
I would use the one on the right side of the screen.
This one? Okay.
The more yellowy one.
All right.
Yeah, that one.
Okay. I'll do that. Okay, well, the dragon's gold is what I was tossing up if I actually wanted to use or not. So that's a better choice. We have 3 entrants into the giveaway. Exclamation ticket if you want to get in. Ah, 4 entrants in the giveaway. You are most welcome. Check out the link if you want to see some more. It'll be up for another 20 minutes, so tell your friends if they want to win some stuff. And it's not weighted to subscribers or anything, so don't feel like you need to do that. But if you do feel the need to, we love the support.
Subscribe. Come hang out with us.
It's just not required. Envy, I wish you were in Melbourne for next weekend. I want to see you there. This is not mixing.
Did you turn it upside down?
I have done it a few different ways. I've inverted it. Next weekend, I am running 6 charity streams at Fortress Melbourne, and I'll be streaming them live as well. But we are doing a big Cure Cancer fundraiser for Cure Cancer Game on Cancer, fundraising for cancer research. We have got over 35 content creators playing across 6 games. Content creators, comedians, and TTRPG folks from around Melbourne and Melbourne surrounds to come and play and come and raise some money for a good cause. And the donations from all of the stuff will be used to affect our games. Yeah. I was on Elliot's stream. Yes, the accidental hyperfocus from both of us was so real. Oh, awesome. Well, great to see you from there. Yeah. No, Elliot and I were like talking last night because at like 1 a.m. I sent a message being like, what do you reckon about this overlay? And then he's like, do you have time for a call? I was like, that's why I was up till 2 a.m. actually. I was like, I mean, yes and no. Ah, well.
Fuck it.
That's it, right?
You're just hanging out with me the next morning, right?
Well, I know I can just have a coffee and I'll be okay. Like I'm still good energy.
Beans.
That's so fair. You're supposed to be editing your video and kept getting stuck. Yeah. I was like, I feel so bad because Elliot just completely. He was supposed to be playing Stardew Valley, and he's like, no, I'm invested in this now. And I'm like, no, don't. It's okay. Do your job. Do your streaming job.
How's that making you feel, Matt?
What?
The paint. How does the paint?
It's
working for
a
you?
lot more what I wanted it to be.
Okay.
But I'm already messing it up, so I'm gonna have to change the brush size down and also do a bit of cleanup.
I'm painting a million kneecaps.
What's this size? This is
1 million kneecaps.
I have to go to 0. Yeah, how's yours going? Batch paint.
I hate it.
Hate batch painting?
It's like, I don't know. It's just so boring.
The mindlessness of the task really helps when you're in the mood for it, but when you're not in the mood for it, it fucking sucks.
Like, and honestly, like, I like this color. I love this color. It's just, it's not what I would have picked for this army.
Oh, you're never going to want to paint that color again after this. I will let you know that much.
Well, that's too bad for me.
Yeah. No, as in, like, after you've done... You know, after this batch, I would say probably don't do any more. Get him to do it. Because otherwise you'll have to paint like 200 of that color.
Matt, we had this discussion on Monday. If I start them, I'm gonna have to finish them.
I feel like that's your sanity on the line, and I will just take a step back.
I'm too particular.
Yeah, I know, but that's ADHD talking, and I'm trying to tell you, as the other ADHD, you're gonna burn out.
I know.
NATO will say the same thing.
I'm gonna. Well, NATO's not here right now.
Maybe I'll go tell on you to him then. How about that? I'm gonna tell on you, NATO.
Do it.
NATO, if you're watching the VOD, go tell Leia off. I've told on you. You've been snitched out. How you like that? And Cozy Pete's also says it's true.
I don't disagree. It's just when I finish these guys, I'm gonna work on my ladies.
Here's the thing. You will never be finished those guys.
No, when I finish this batch of 25 dudes, okay. I'm gonna do my gals, and then I'm gonna do his artillery, and then maybe I'll finish my tank. Maybe. My mom was like, "Did you paint the one that I got you yet?" And I was like, "Mom, it's on the list."
Leia, what would Ronnie James Dio do?
What would Ronnie just I don't know. I'm not Ronnie James Dio.
But what would they do?
Suck it up and do it. I don't know. Ronnie James Dio got shit done. All the way up until his death. He did it. And he did it while raising awareness to cancer, I think. When it comes time to leave Black Sabbath, you just leave. Was Ronnie James Dio in Sabbath? You know, Ozzy was in Black Sabbath. Not a very good role model. Kind of shit to his wife.
Ozzy?
Yeah.
Like Osbourne Ozzy?
Yeah, Ozzy Osbourne.
Sharon! That guy?
Sharon! He was the singer after they fired Ozzy? I don't believe that shit. Ronnie had his own fucking stuff to do.
This is a period of knowledge and history that I do not have. I'm pretty sure my dad would have told me if that was the case. Don't make me call my dad. She's gonna tell on you. I'll call my dad. He'll tell me if you're telling the truth. You're gonna get dad snitched. So it's not that. It's actually a funny joke. My dad worked at Nintendo at Nintendo Moment. This is actually quite a funny story. My dad just fucking knows stuff. I don't know how he did it, but he ADHD. Just does. Yeah, that's probably it. Because my dad is diagnosed now. I was about to say, like, now that he's like 50. There is a very there is a hyper focus of one day you'll just tunnel vision a certain topic, and now you just know that thing. So actually, my dad was a music guy. He was in band and he loves music, and he loved sharing music with me. My dad also just knows stuff about things. He's really good with books and movies and all this stuff. And like anytime this is back before you could just Google shit. If you needed to know anything, you called my dad. You're like, do you know who the actor is from such and such movie who was also in this movie? And my dad would know the fucking answer. Or is like, hey, do you remember this significant historical event? And my dad would know that shit. So he's a trivia guy.
Yeah, he's a trivia guy.
So I got this thing where I can pick voice actors super easily, and I'll be like, so in Fallout, I didn't even see the Vault 4 Overseer, and I was like, oh, that's Jerry from Rick and Morty, and it took me like 3 words. He was like, howdy there, folks, and I was like, that's Jerry.
Oh, my dad's gonna be in bed. I was gonna be like, I'm gonna call my dad and find out, but I think he's gonna be in bed. No, he might be awake.
All right, 12 minutes left in the giveaway. If you want anybody else to get in there. Oh, you calling him? You actually calling him?
Yeah.
Tell him he's on stream.
I got a really quick question. Well, first of all, you're on stream. I don't have the phone on. I don't have the phone on speakerphone, but I have a really important. Okay, hold on. Okay, Dad, you're on speaker.
Okay.
I have a trivia question for you, if you would be so kind.
Uh-oh.
We've been told that you have
I guess not a
well of knowledge.
I guess it's not a trivia question, but like, you know stuff about things. Did Ronnie James Dio ever sing in Black Sabbath?
Yeah, of course he did.
What?
Yes. Like, some of my favorite Black Sabbath songs are Ronnie James Dio songs.
I had no idea.
Let's go.
Yeah, Heaven and Hell.
That's what they're saying in chat. Is Heaven and Hell?
Okay. All right. Yeah. One of our people in stream was like, "Oh yeah, he played in Black Sabbath," and I was like, "No, I'm gonna ask my dad. My dad would know."
Yeah. I mean, Rainbow first, and then it was Black Sabbath, and then Ronnie James Dio.
Right on. All right.
Yeah, he replaced Ozzy, but I think there was a singer in between. But the singer in between just did a tour. I don't think he actually did an album with him.
Okay.
Yeah, we get a history lesson.
There's like covered between Ozzy and Ronnie.
Yeah.
Right on. Well, thanks for imparting this information. I have a quick question. If you'll somebody wants to ask if do you think that Stargazer ask him what he thinks is better, Stargazer or Heaven and Hell?
Heaven and Hell, for sure.
I heard a genuine. I heard a genuine gap of thinking. Then there was a genuine consideration.
Yeah, did you take you time to? Wow, I can't talk. Take like a bit of consideration.
No, because I mean he doesn't have a big catalog with Black Sabbath, so.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean the ones that stand out to me, like I said, Heaven and Hell, and I think is actually the best one.
Right on.
It's an awesome song.
Awesome. Well, thanks for answering my questions, Dad. I'm sorry I put you on the spot.
That's not a problem. You're welcome.
Bye,
all right,
Dad.
I'll talk to you guys later, okay?
Bye, Dad.
Okay.
All right. Tell Mom I love her and I love you too. Bye.
Okay, love you. Bye.
That was amazing. I love that he's just like, yeah, of course he was.
Yeah. I was like, oh shit.
Hey, you come out.
I mean, that's the stuff you learn. Like my dad, he's so much cooler than I am.
Well, I'm gonna make a clip of that, so thank you for that.
We need to. If you clip that, you need to send that to me.
I'm gonna make like a little highlight, and like the whole conversation will just be like, "Chat, you blah blah blah." Nah. I'm gonna call my dad. Hello, get it? Of course he did. I can see it.
Like, so my dad is the one who I really like the band. Oh shit, no, I can't think of them all of a sudden. My brain is all scrambled eggs. I feel like I've been thrown off kilter. Was it Pretty Reckless, I think? Double check. Yeah,
if
Pretty
I called
Reckless.
My mom, she would be like, "Oh, I don't know music."
Well, but that's the thing is like I know shit. Or like my dad knows shit.
I would place bets down that if I asked Mum what a song was, she would only know it if it came on at her Zumba. I would put money down, and that's how she knows where her songs are from.
My dad knows, so like my dad plays guitar.
Yeah.
Like that's why I knew he'd still be up, because he always says, he's like, oh man, I'm so guilty of like staying up until 1 a.m. playing guitar when I should be sleeping. But like my dad, so one of my favorite bands is the Pretty Reckless, and my dad was actually the one who discovered them and like showed them to me. And we're listening to them, and my dad goes, you know who that singer is? And I was like, no, Dad, who's the singer? And he goes, that's Cindy Lou Who. And I was like, what do you mean it's Cindy Lou Who? And he goes, you know, the girl who sang that song in the live action Grinch movie. This is her, all grown up.
Oh.
I'm like, fucking A.
Man, that's wild. I love that.
Yeah,
I love
it
that
is.
random thing of pool of knowledge that some people get.
I know.
So
There's there's been
like you asked me about Warhammer, or you asked me about Warhammer lore, and I have a report. Like me and NATO have a report. I got Dragon Ball Z lore in my head as well. Destiny lore, huge well of that.
Taylor Momsen, right? I don't know what that was in response to, unfortunately. Sorry, I missed it.
Is that the Grinch singer?
Oh yeah, possibly. I'm really bad at names, unfortunately. He'll like talk. He's like, "Oh, do you know who this person is?" And I was like, "If you showed me their face, I'll know who they are." But names drop out of my head so easily.
Yeah, fair. What do we got left? Cindy Lou. 5 minutes left on the giveaway. Tell your friends, check out the Kickstarter. So Cindy Lou, I'm the opposite. I forget faces. I'm really bad at faces if I'm in like my go mode, like at PAX. Because everything is like a blur at PAX. There's so much going on. There's so much overstimulation that I can't remember any small detail.
And see, that's so funny. Is like when I went to PAX Unplugged, and I met a bunch of new people at Baldwin, I was like, I could remember people's faces, but like when I had conversations with them, I had to consistently say their names in order to like be able to put their face to their name. And now like when I went to Winter Fantasy, I was like, oh, there's Calvin, and that's Brittany, and there's Mike.
That's so fair.
Out of context, I have no idea who people are.
Well, I'm Matt, and this is Leia, and welcome to Good Morning RPG.
Hello.
Also, check out the brassy gold going on. I have to paint a lot of
that looks so good.
I have to paint a lot of circles right now.
Dude, it looks so good.
Yeah, no, it's coming out.
I have, in the span of however long, have painted all of the flesh tones. Everyone has skin.
Can someone save you from work? In what way do you need saving? And can it be, and I'm going to refer to your last stream from last night, can it be soup based? I'm sitting in a sunbeam and I want to crash so bad. That's fair.
Oh, I don't feel like soup will help.
I don't think soup will help either. Eleanor was drawing emotes last night when I just had him while I was working. I had him going, and he's like, I need emotes, and I went, soup. Just draw soup. Like holding up soup. Maybe like you sitting in a bowl of soup.
Good soup.
Just soup. Draw soup. It just stuck in my brain, but then every time he drew two soup. So he did draw two soup. One was like a bowl of soup that was like getting held up, and I don't remember what the other soup was. All I know is I was a bit tired, and all I could do was say dumb shit like draw soup.
Raw soup. Let's see. I've painted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 little guys.
Are you done with them, or are you like that
No.
code? Draw 2
Nope. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 guys to go.
14 guys.
14 guys.
14 guys.
There is a
2 minutes
total of 25 guys left. I don't know if that maths correctly.
That's fair.
Excuse me. I am so sorry.
So just as a heads up, anyone who's joining us, we have 2 and a bit minutes left on our giveaway. Exclamation in the chat for a ticket. It is a set of cotton candy dice by the wonderful folks at Random Encounter Dice. Check out their Kickstarter here, and if you go in there, the set you can win is the cotton candy set, which will be the first one in the wild, as they haven't unlocked that stretch goal yet. It will be very soon, though. You could have the first set out there. Alright. I want to get as much of this goal done as possible, but it's taken a damn while.
Wait. Not done soon, right? We still have time?
You got 20 minutes?
We've only been painting. Wait. Oh, no!
Oh, no. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, no!
You can go a little longer if
Matt,
you're
it's almost... I mean, I'm not. I'm very tired.
That's fair.
But I'm just like, where did the time go?
You're hanging out. I gotta make a bunch of overlays. And then I gotta go do some work tonight. I gotta help someone prep a campaign. Time flies when you're doing trivia. It does. Time flies when you call your dad.
Does fly. Time does fly when I call my dad.
Whenever mum calls, I'm like, all right, I love talking to mum, but I know the time frame that each call takes. So like, I mentally go like, all right, this is going to take 40 minutes, 45 minutes.
See, my dad's like me. He knows when it's time to get off the phone. Unlike my mother, who I do feel like takes forever.
Well, mum, how often do you call? You call each other?
Not often enough.
No judgment. Like, for example, I'm usually like my brain will be like roughly once a month. My brain will be like, I should call mum, and that will usually be the indicator if she hasn't already called me yet.
Yeah, that's approximately the same timeline.
Yeah.
But
So,
if I talk to my dad, I talk to my dad about what I need to talk to my dad about, and then hang up. And I talk to my mom. My mom will talk to me until she's run out of subjects, which is
mum will do that too. I'm just like, I don't talk to mum as much, and I message my brother about Warhammer stuff, and we've also got like a chat where all 3 of us sit in. So like, it's not like we don't talk outside of that. It's just like there's no physical talking unless it's like the once a month kind of call, or if like, barring just quickly calling each other for something.
Yeah. Well, I did a bunch of talking to my mom over the weekend because I called her on Saturday because I'm supposed to come in to visit and all that jazz. Somebody's cooking leftovers.
Is that going to be your
smell
din
mac
too?
and cheese. Oh, today's fend for yourself night, so I cooked the last 2 days, so.
When I message my dad, it's like, "How you, Dad? Yeah, all right. Surgery went well. What? You had surgery?" I think Mom's done that to me before as well.
That happened to me. I text my mom and I text Dad, and I was like, "Dad, what is Mom? Is something happened? Because like I can't get a hold of Mom." And my dad's like, "She's in surgery right now." And I was like, "Fucking what?
Call me."
And it was spooky because my mom was having a biopsy, which is spooks.
Yeah, you don't want to have like a surprise bad news either. I think that's another reason why I'm like trying to make an effort to at least be in contact once a month. But mum's also pretty good at telling me like big stuff.
Yeah.
Because I get up her otherwise.
Yeah, we're really bad about getting a hold of one another.
Such a dad thing.
I also
found out from one of my siblings. Yeah, so fair.
Well, my mom laid into me because she was like, I was trying to tell you, but I was like, but I also had super like scary medical news. So how was I supposed to keep your stuff in my brain? So that was a thing. I think this gal's got some like hair peeking out from under her helmet that I'm gonna have to figure out eventually. Oh, I forgot to paint that guy's helmet. I like how obvious it is when I'm looking at the tops of everybody's helmets that I to figure out whose helmet I forgot to paint.
All right. Oh man, it looks great, but it takes ages. But most of her little chains are done on her front now.
Ooh, that pops so well.
Yeah. And I'm gonna dirty them up with some maybe some. There's like a good color called Mortarian Grime. That's a really subtle shade, and it'll take some of the shine out of the gold.
Yeah, that'll be real good.
Down some Earthshade. Okay, I'm going to close this giveaway. So this is your 30-second warning to get in. Exclamation ticket in the chat if you want to enter. Anyone can enter worldwide, so get in there now. Otherwise, I'm going to close it. There are 4 entrants so far, so each of these people have a 25% chance to win. You can get a chance in yourself. It's a pretty good chance right now.
That's not a bad chance.
It's not a bad chance at all. Okay, what else do I want to do on her? I want to get some of these like little gold bits down below on her, I think, as well. Karlach is such a good design. Yeah, you're right. All right, close, giveaway. That's your last chance. And who's gonna win? Give me a drum roll. And the winner of the cotton candy dice is Chamel. There you go, bud. There, you won some cotton candy dice from Random
Congratulations!
Random Encounter Dice. Hey! All right, I'll get in contact with you, and then I will get some shipping information and stuff, and then we'll get those shipped out to you. So we will have another one of these giveaways next week as well on our painting stream. And if you are in Melbourne coming to the in-person shows, there might be one more giveaway as an in-person either door prize, or I'll do another one when we hit a milestone incentive. Also, if you're at the Melbourne in-person games, online we'll also have a chance to win some of these. Wizards of the Coast has very, very kindly given us like, I think they've given us 14 total books of the Shattered Obelisk Phandelver campaign. So if you would like to win, come to any of the in-person games. Merely coming and getting a ticket to that, which are free, literally secures you a place in the raffle to win a Phandelver and Below Shattered Obelisk campaign book from Wizards. And then we think we've got 4 more that we're going to do a digital giveaway for our online friends as well. In addition to that, there's going to be some more hot sauce from our good friends at D20 Sauce Co. like they did in November. So they're going to give us some sauce. We're going to eat them on the stream. And yes, that lovely donation where I have to eat hot sauce will be back, but I've made it more expensive to not shit myself 3 games in a row all weekend. And then, yeah, I know, right? It's gonna be torturous. Who else? And Random Encounter Dice, like I said, is going to do some stuff. And then Arkenforge is also going to throw in some digital codes as well. So, if you're around next weekend, 4 different partners for giveaways. And then happening at the Fortress. I'm trying to get that link for the ticketing going up like today or tomorrow. I'm really pushing for it. So, hopefully you'll see that. And all the players that are participating will also have like a little I'm playing some D&D posts going up as well. And I'll try not to throw it everywhere this time. I'm gonna try my damnedest not to throw it anywhere.
I'm glad I'm not glad, but I'm
that one, right?
I was DMing that one.
God. They clipped it too. Like it's on the internet forever now.
I'm bummed I missed it. I was reading that damn box text.
Well, it's you've watched the clip though since.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was so distracted.
It was so distracting. Was such a fun game. That was the Hotel Califaerun, if I'm not mistaken.
No, that one was actually the Alchemist one.
Was that the first game you did?
It was my first game, yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Can tell because I was really nervous.
Yeah, that was the one where you were like, I've prepared so much, and I was like, oh, that was a mistake. You should prepare almost nothing.
And then the next 2 games, I did have to do a lot of preparing for the Hotel Califaerun, but it was just because I wanted certain things changed.
That's fair.
I kept a lot the same.
Was that the one where you killed Loki's character over and over again as well then?
Yes, the first that was the one where you poured stuff all over your. Leia is my first actual pet play DM. Ah. Yeah.
That's nice.
I did kill Loki. Just like kept disappearing.
So in essence of that game and that situation, the very first game on next weekend is what I call Multiversal Glitch Fest, and we're doing that again.
Ooh.
Except this time, rather than killing their characters, it'll be the Planescape glitch character thing. So it'll be they come back as one of their variants, and a donation can make any player change out.
And that's what happened to Loki.
Yeah.
Do you ever... Oh man, I'm having such a moment.
Yeah?
No, you want to know what? We're just going to leave that moment in my brain then. Like, oh, we're about to end stream. I don't want to end on a sour note.
Oh, fair. Okay.
We got all the things.
Gotta remember to breathe.
Yeah, please remember to breathe.
Sorry. I love a good whistle, but it's not good for the mics.
Nope. Or my poor ears.
Yeah, people's ears on the other end. I'm so sorry. She is such a slow burn model because there's just so much to paint.
Mm-hmm. I love those models. I love stuff with lots of detail.
I like it too, but it's so intimidating.
You got this. You're doing so well.
Oh, I'm not doubting the doing well factor. I'm just like, God, I hope I don't get sick of it.
Oh, well then you just work on something else for a little while.
Yeah, that's fair. I really want to work on Farsight more, but I keep not. Keep executive dysfunctioning it.
Yeah, just chase the serotonin.
Oh, I'm halfway through my my mood stabilizer stuff now too, so I can have in another 6 weeks I'll be starting to get my ADHD centric meds.
Ooh.
So that's something to be looking forward to. So I already knew that I was going to need 12 weeks of these to stabilize them and get used to them, which has been great. I am waking up less tired. I'm seeing like actually benefits. I'm having less, you know, overall. You know, I still get anxious because I am generally an anxious person, but I don't spiral when I am, which has been good.
Glad.
Or I've been spiraling less, I should say. Yeah, no, it's been like every now and then I'll just have a moment of like, oh, that could have ruined my day, but it didn't. And then I'll be like, the meds are working. There's probably also a bit of a, like, there could also be a little bit of a mindset thing as well going on. Like, I don't doubt that, like, because I'm expecting it to have a good effect, I'm more open to receiving good effect rather than, like, being like, oh, this isn't going to work.
The gazebos?
Even if there is a partly placebo effect in here, something is working. You know, I'm happy to trust the science, but I know that when you have a poo-poo brain state, you can also just dismiss it as well. So there's nothing more than depression loves to do than to cause doubt in everything. And make any situation seem shithouse. Can't afford HD images that work for me. I can get concession price because I was diagnosed as an adult. Oh man, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear. Are you overseas? Are you Aussie? Whereabouts are you based? Melb. Oh, fair enough. I actually don't know the price of them yet, so I'm yet to see what they cost. The ones I'm currently on are nice and cheap. They're only like $12, which is great. But I know that the ADHD ones are a bit more expensive, but hopefully I don't need to have like shitloads a day, you know? They're trying to change it. I did see some genuinely change it in a good way, right? Because I've seen some things around going like, oh, the government's going to start taking ADHD seriously. And I was like, yeah, good, please. Inversely, they brought in some laws that make people with autism fucking suffer more. Like they brought in some weird driving things, which suck. It's like, if you don't tell us you have autism and you have a driver's license, you can get fined and your driver's license taken away. It's like, you are not a danger just because you have this. My God. I would argue that ADHD people are more distracted drivers than the person who literally can't disobey road laws.
Oh.
Do you not want to be finished? Give me another 10 minutes then, and I can do all of these little chains around her letters. Short acting ones are easier for people to abuse. Yeah, so fair. Hey ho! How you doing, Anthony?
Hey.
You have just missed the giveaway, but it's good to see you in any case.
Oh no, this is the guy that's got a bunch of straps on him.
Oh, I need to update the schedule. I'm playing on Is it Meeples and Dragons tomorrow, Anthony? I'm running a Fallout-centric one-shot in the evening.
Ooh.
I need to update my own schedule for, like, Discord schedule. If people are looking at that. They think they'd want to make long-acting ones easier to get. I mean, the thing is, it is a very small dose of meth. So if you get it in large enough quantities, you just get meth. And if you can, if you know the method of extraction, that's why it's so controlled as a substance. Because it's like in different hands, it is meth. But we need the micrometh to function normally, whereas they need the micrometh to exploit a drug trade. Like, if there was a way to make it easier. I did see that. So thank you for sending that. I'm gonna check that out this ARV, and then I've got some time tomorrow as well. I probably will just run like a rules light version of it. I'm no stranger to making shit up on the spot, and I just need parameters of what canon I can ruin and or mess with. Because with a group that has like G and Promi in it, we can get weird. I know we can get weird. Long-acting one isn't. It's a pro-drug and can't be absorbed quickly to abuse it. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I used to self-administer speed before I knew I was neurodiverse. Oh, did it just make you normal in that situation? Like everybody's pinging and you're just like, I'm gonna clean my room. You can break the capsules open. Oh, yeah. So, I just learned about that, actually. Well, I've been doing my research for everything. The wonders of learning how to treat the brain. I want to finish this gold so it can all be good for a little photo at the end. Leia, it sounds like she's in concentration mode.
Sorta.
You okay?
I'm having a brain.
Would you like to stop early? Would you like to stop now, or what's your?
You want to finish your thing?
I know, but if you're not feeling good, we can stop.
It's not that I'm not feeling good. I just.
He's starting to like hit your block with painting.
No, it's not. It's not necessarily my block. You know when you're painting something, I feel like, okay, so. If you're painting something for somebody else and you show them and they're like, oh yeah, that's good, but like in the bottom, in the bottom of your stomach, you feel like they hate it, but they don't want to say that.
I do.
That's how I feel right now.
Is he said anything that's making
he said like, hey, how's my boys? And I sent him a picture and I was like, they're very green, and he just goes, nice.
Remember, he's
just
working
like
as well,
word.
so it might not be available to talk at that moment.
He was not busy enough to ask me, how are my boys?
That's fair. Try not to dwell, I guess, if you can. It sounds. When I hear that, I'm like, okay, is it something that you're not liking about it, and that nice is amplifying that thought? or is has he said something in the past that's like, I want that? I don't know. I guess I don't know his mannerisms as much.
It's just a lukewarm reception, and I'm just like, I need more than that.
What if step away for a bit and then come back to the model when you can get more direct feedback?
This is the way we're going.
Also, if he wants to change it, he should tell you that he wants to change it because they're his models and somebody else is painting them.
This is the color he picked.
Yeah, there you go.
This is
Gotta deal with
like that's so. Anything beyond that is his fucking problem.
There you go.
But it's just, I don't know. It's the same vibe as like this is gonna be a weird comparison. Getting like super cute and then like wanting to go out and stuff like that, and you're like, hey, how do I look? And then them just being like, that's nice. You're just like, that's it. I did all this work and I get a nice.
I know I've also done that before, and it's not that it's like at that point you got to tell them that you want to be told more.
So
than just...
infuriating. I do, and they're like, well, I do that. I'm like, no, you don't. You lie.
Because sometimes Jess will be like, I want a bit more of a response, and I'll be like, okay, and then I'll like amp up on purpose. Damn it. Yeah, I gotta stop soon. I'm being messy.
We can stop.
I'm so close though.
Fucking backpacks.
Did you do the redeems? We've got to breathe. Got to breathe.
Fucking shit!
But also hydrate. Okay. I've asked my BS before, and I look okay before going out. When I'm anxious, and he says, "Yeah, you're fine," and then it's like the holding hands over head hair. Pretty much what you were saying.
Yeah.
No, that's fair. When I can, I try to remember to go to Jess. I'm like, hey, you look really cute today. She'd be like, yeah, but yeah. Oh, fun. People will buy complications. All right. I'll make my story light in that case.
I was like, I'm also like really hoping that the brown is going to cover some of my green mess ups.
It should. It's pretty dark brown, right?
Whatever this brown is that you recommended to me, it's pretty dark.
Cygor? Garagax?
Cygor brown. Yeah, I will try. Actually, do this guy that's like mostly done. You have been chosen. But regular cast and I will be all in chat to help, and there will be absolutely no trolling at all. None.
Yeah.
And the cast haven't been saving up the channel points to buy complications at all.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Help.
Oh, that is gonna be...
Help your humor bones, I bet. One left. I promise I'm nearly done.
That's okay. I am testing out this Cygor brown, which is fucking gorgeous.
Yeah, it's a bit more of a red-brown, I noticed.
I like that it complements the green really well.
No worries, Chamel. Thanks for stopping by. We're about to wrap up pretty soon anyway. So thanks for sticking around the whole time.
I am realizing I missed a section.
Oh yeah.
I forgot to paint this guy's back a little bit. I'm like, ooh, that was supposed to be black.
Oh, by the way, Leia and I have fully set up our tabletop simulator to play some Warhams, and we might do a couple games to get used to the format of that.
Mostly. Except for Leia's tired brain.
That's fair. Well, I was like, when we're comfortable enough playing it and know the rules well enough, we could be like, we'll do a little random stream one day. Depends what we really want to do, though. Sure. Part of it's like, I'll play on stream because it's fun. But also I'm like, I want NATO to bloody play with us. Bloody get him in there, bloody get him.
I don't want to be destroyed by NATO.
He plays for fun. He does know what units are quite good, but I think he builds his lists for fun.
Ooh. Painted over some grenade. That's okay. Those are gonna get stored.
All right. That's good enough for today. Yes. All right. So a lot of this brassy text, man, that actually looks really good. Zooming back on that.
Hell yeah.
So a lot of the brassy textures are done. The leather is all black now, so there's no traces of red on that. Pops nicely. And the skin is looking really good too, now that it's just the primer layers sitting there. So like it's darker as it goes down on her body, and it's darker underneath her chin. And I think the leather is mostly done on the back here too. I can see stuff where I've rubbed it off by accident though, because just the way I have to hold this thing. Might need to get like a little plinth.
I would definitely try to clear coat her after all the work you've done. Today.
Yeah. Like give her a clear coat between the basing stage and the layering stage. I'll see what I do. But there she is in the light. I try to hold her by the shoulders right now, just so because I'm not rubbing. You can't really rub off the primer. But yes.
I am. Let me get this strap. Yeah, there's my little guy with his brown on now. Got some brown going on.
Nice. I might raid into, just because they were very kind and had me on their channel the other day, I might raid into Critical Bard today. They're playing some Dead by Daylight, but with Vecna, who has just joined the Killers lineup.
Yup.
All right. Just set that up. Thank you everyone for joining, by the way. It's been a good little session. With some chats, talking about good video games. All that good.
Ooh, excuse me.
All right.
What are you laughing?
Oh, it's
laughing
funny.
at?
Just funny, man.
Just funny, man.
It's been a funny little guy.
I like that I've gotten both of these songs on my playlist today.
Oh yeah.
That's it's the fake band from the Control and Alan Wake games, the Old Gods.
Oh yeah.
And I'm listening to their what is it? The Dark Ocean Summoning.
They were like a fake band, but now they're a real band, right?
No, they were a real band before, but the games hired them to make a fake band for their game.
Yeah.
But like even one of the guys from the band has a patch for their original band on their battle jacket.
Yeah. Oh my god. There's so many layers to that.
Yep, there are so many layers to that.
All right. I'm going to raid in. Let's trigger that up. We will see you. It looks like they've only got follow or subscriber only chat, so just a heads up, if you can't talk, that'll be why. And we'll see you. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll put a thing in the Discord for it. Playing Fallout RPG on the Meeples and Dragons channel, and I'll be DMing over there for raising funds. So some, I think they're doing Game on Cancer as well, actually. So we'll be raising funds for that. If not, keep an eye on my socials otherwise. I'll see you then. And then after that, we'll be doing more painting next week and in and around. And then I'll be starting. You'll see the socials start firing on all cylinders for the big charity events going. Okay. See you later, everybody.
Bye.